First of all, a very good evening to all the fellow Toastmasters and our honored guests. So the topic that I am going to talk about today hits home for all of us. It resonates with all of us. We've all been there, staring at a to-do list which feels more like a don't-do list. Or why do I have to do this list, but not like a to-do list. But today, I've got something for you, a secret that I'm going to share with you, which is going to help you overcome inaction and kickstart your productivity. So, before I catch on that topic, first I would like to start speaking about our old friend, motivation. We all like it? Motivation. So motivation, today I am going to tell the reality of motivation. Motivation is like an unreliable friend who promises to pick you up at morning 6 a.m. for morning walk but never shows up. Happens? Now I would like to quote an American author and motivational maestro, Zig Ziglar. He said, people often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. Did you take your bath today? You had to take a bath today because yesterday's bathing didn't work today. It was not going to work today. So we have to take daily bath. Same is with motivation. It doesn't last for a long time. We have to take a daily dose of motivation. But motivation isn't enough. There has to be something else which can help us work on our projects or whatever we have to do. So what's that secret? Now I'm coming to that secret. That secret is 5-second rule. Have you heard about it? Okay. Some people have heard about it, that's very good. And are you practicing it? Okay, wonderful. Then I'm going to explain it a bit more in detail. So the 5-second rule says, whenever you have an instinct to act on a goal, you have to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and then move physically. Got it? So what does it do? How does it work? This works especially to overcome the natural tendency of your brain to overthink and stall. Generally what happens, whenever you are planning to do something, our brain wants to keep us in our comfort zone. So it says, no, there are many other things to do. Don't do it right now. For example, picture this now in your mind. It's 6 a.m. in the morning and your alarm goes off and you think, okay, my alarm goes up, now I have to go for a morning run. Immediately your brain starts listing very reasons, means all the reasons why staying in bed is a better idea. It happens?
Yes.
So, how does it work? What the 5-second rule does is that it takes hold from the basal ganglia. Basal ganglia has our habit loops. So the 5-second rule, when we count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it interrupts the habit loops in the basal ganglia. Basal ganglia is a part of the brain which is responsible for our habits and gives control to the prefrontal cortex, which only humans have, I guess. I don't think any other animals have this thing. Prefrontal cortex is responsible for decision making. So it shifts the control from basal ganglia to prefrontal cortex. That means whatever we are going to do now, we are going to do it with our full awareness, not because of habits. Now, so what do you think? What does it make you think? That motivation is totally useless? What do you say? Yeah, motivation is temporary. Yes, you said very correctly. Motivation is like a dose of caffeine which can get you moving, but it cannot keep you moving. The thing that can keep you moving is discipline. And discipline comes with 5-second rule. It interrupts everything that stops you from starting. So when you want to start something, you have many things apart from this motivation. Motivation doesn't come naturally. It's the wrong notion that motivation comes before any action. Motivation always comes after you start taking action. Motivation means accompanies you. Motivation helps you, but it never starts. Motivation comes later. And there's one more factor which my former speaker Prerna had just spoke about: fear of failure. That's one more factor which doesn't let us start. Fear of failure. We all have this fear of failure. We have fear of judgment, and we have fear of unknown things. And believe me or not, we have fear of success sometimes. Has it happened to you? It has happened to me. I have been afraid of success as well, and I didn't take action to be successful. I knew that if I do this, I'll be successful. But I was afraid of that success, so I didn't choose for that. Now, I'm going to throw a challenge for you. When you have an instinct to act on a goal from now onwards, just do this. And believe me, I practiced it. I've been doing this for last week, from last Monday. Actually, I had attended some classes in the morning, which were in early morning, for 5:30. And I have to leave for my office at 7 a.m. because my office is in Gurgaon. So, for that, I had to wake up at 4 p.m. because before starting the classes, I had to get ready for office and then attend the classes. And as soon as the classes are over, I had to leave for my office. So how did I manage that? Because I have never woken up at 4 before. So I thought about it, that how am I going to do this? So I thought, let's do this practice. And then I used this 5-second rule, and it worked for me. And today I wanted to sleep till late, but it didn't let me sleep till late. So remember one thing: starting is very important. When you say, one motivational master has just said, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And starting is where, my friend, the magic happens. So that's all from me. Thank you.